If you guys remember, like 6 or 7 months ago, they dropped the 4-year anniversary event featuring our first 6-star legendary crafted rune. Honestly, it was the best event today, and I don't think they could ever top it up until I woke up today. Let's go ahead and talk about this. What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again with another Summoner's War video. It's time to hit you with that truth when it comes to some of my content, event updates or event guides or event videos. I'm not a huge fan of, but when it comes down to giving us one of the best events we've ever seen in the history of Summoners War, we have to take the time to talk about it, guys. So as you guys can see, it already says it right here. The rune customization event has returned here. We're going to have ourselves a legendary rune that we're going to be able to craft easily by basically just doing what we've been doing throughout this time, right? The grind is always on, and when we get our different enchantments, our grindstones, our runes, we're going to be able to collect some points and then use those points in order to get ourselves the exact rune that we're looking for. So as you can see, all we're going to do is take the points that we collect, see which one we want. Once we select it, we're going to move on to the second spot here, choosing which actual slot that we want there. And then for the third spot, we're going to be able to basically talk about, or basically choose the exact property that we want. Okay. And then we'll be able to use the button down below to just kind of customize it, see if we can get lucky. Or so correction, we're going to use that button down below to craft it. And then if it's not the stats that we want, we can go down to the second spot here and use points that we're going to be collecting over time to see if we can essentially re-app it and get the exact stuff that we're looking for. Now, if that wasn't enough, right? I think the 4-year anniversary event, it like ended right there. But this one here also combines our one of my other favorite events that they're currently doing, which is essentially, you know, doing what you're normally doing, and then you basically, once you get the points, you're going to be able to collect some free rewards. So if you still don't have your shrine, you're going to be able to get some ancient coins. If you need some mystical scrolls, let's not get it twisted, man. Everybody needs some mystical scrolls. But if you're like me that needs some Devilmon now, okay, this is the place to be. We do not want to miss out on some free Devilmons, okay? And got to give a shout out to Comptos. I know I'm giving them a little bit too much praise lately, but you know, these events have been going on. Like, if you guys take a look at it, honestly, there's like 4 or 5 events going on right now. And they all have been given like a decent amount of time here. So I don't know if if you're like me that kind of spaced off at a couple events, you can actually still go back to a couple of these and get quite a bit done here. There's literally like 4 events going on right now to take advantage of. So you haven't gotten a chance to check those out. I definitely encourage you to do so. Now, one of the questions that I get asked quite a bit is, which are the runes that you generally go for? Now, I think I see a lot of mid to late game players choosing between 1 or 2 runes, the Violent or Will. Ultimately, if you really need that Swift set though, and you need a high speed, maybe you're working on your speed or whatnot, that could be the way to go as well. But it really just depends on your account, your rune quality, and where you're really lacking on a specific slot so that you can get the exact stats that you're looking for, okay? Now, for me, I went with the Violent rune last time, and I went with a 6-slot HP Violent rune. I feel like the 4-slot and 6-slot are probably going to be the rarest out of there. So you really can't go wrong with it. Obviously, 1, 3, 5 slots, stay away from those. The main slots are going to be the most important, with me putting an emphasis for you guys on the 4-slot and the 6-slot, whether it's going to be an attack rune or a HP rune, or even on the 4-slot if you need a critical damage rune, you know, whatever you need. I can't honestly give you the perfect advice because I do not know your account. But that being said, if you guys are kind of up in the air about it, I think the 4-slot or 6-slot are going to be the way to go. And then of course with the rune, you know, whatever it is you need, you know, Violent rune, Will rune, whatever. Okay, so that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Stay tuned because we're going to go ahead and have probably another video today. Again, this is just one of those things where we woke up, we saw it, and we're like, oh, okay, let's go ahead and make a video on it. It's my day off, so we're going to go ahead and knock it out. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll have some more content out in the future. Take care, God bless, and I will see you all in a minute.